Unforgettable, not approved. Machiavelli, modern attraction, and the power of controlled absence. Introduction. Most men are taught to win women the same way they try to win approval from the world, by giving more attention, more validation, more effort, more emotional availability. And that's exactly why they're forgotten. In a hyper-connected, overexposed, always online culture, availability has replaced value, and attention has lost its weight. Machiavelli understood something centuries ago that still makes people uncomfortable today. The goal is not to be liked, it's to be remembered. Stay with this until the end. The final section contains the most important principle, one most men misunderstand and misuse. When you're done, comment what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe if this hits home. The core idea: fear, respect, and psychological gravity. Machiavelli famously wrote, "It is much safer to be feared than loved, if one must choose." This line is constantly misunderstood. He was not advocating cruelty, abuse, or domination. He was describing human psychology. Love that has no consequences becomes lazy. Affection without boundaries loses tension, and attention that is guaranteed becomes invisible. Fear in this context is not terror, it is the fear of loss. Not fear of you, but fear of losing access to you. A man who can walk away without drama, explanation, or emotional collapse communicates something rare. My standards are real, and they apply to everyone, including you. That silent certainty does more than words ever could. Master the image, why perception beats intention. Machiavelli also said, "It is not necessary to be good, it is necessary to appear good." This isn't about lying, it's about understanding reality. The world does not experience your intentions, it experiences your presence. You can be loyal, intelligent, principled, and emotionally deep, but if your posture is weak, your tone uncertain, and your energy reactive, those qualities are invisible. Attraction does not begin with logic, it begins with felt experience. As philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche observed, "We hear only those questions for which we are able to find answers." Women don't ask, "Is he good?" They ask, "How do I feel when I'm around him?" That's image, that's energy, that's gravity. Lion and fox, strength without noise. Machiavelli believed a powerful man must be both lion and fox. The lion represents boundaries, presence, and unshakable standards. The fox represents intelligence, restraint, and emotional discipline. Most men fail by being only one. The lion without the fox becomes reactive and explosive. The fox without the lion becomes clever but weak. But a man who holds both, he doesn't explain himself, he doesn't react to tests, he doesn't chase validation. He waits, he watches, and when a line is crossed, he acts once, cleanly. That fusion is unforgettable because it's unpredictable without being chaotic. The social problem: a culture addicted to approval. Here's why this topic matters beyond dating. Modern society trains men to overfunction emotionally, be endlessly understanding, be always available, never withdraw, never create consequences. The result? Men who are exhausted, resentful, and dependent on external validation. Psychologist Carl Jung warned, "People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own soul." And when men fear silence, solitude, and withdrawal, they become easy to manipulate by relationships, by platforms, by social pressure. And when attraction becomes transactional, intimacy collapses. The solution: discipline, absence, and emotional precision. The solution is not manipulation, it is self-command. Reward consistency slowly, Address disrespect once, then withdraw. Let silence replace arguments. Let absence replace explanation. As Seneca wrote, the greatest power is to have power over oneself. Controlled absence works because it forces reflection, not in her, but in you first. If you cannot walk away, your presence has no weight. Before you finish, if this article challenged you instead of comforting you, that's the point. Like this article, subscribe for more unapologetic insights, and comment below. Do you agree, disagree, or feel exposed? Clarification. Read this carefully. This is not a guide to manipulation, emotional abuse, or control through harm. Silence is not punishment. Withdrawal is not neglect. Fear is not intimidation. This philosophy is about boundaries, self-respect, and internal stability. If you use these ideas to dominate, deceive, or exploit, you've missed the point entirely. Power without ethics becomes decay. Conclusion. Women don't remember every man they meet. They remember the man who shifted something inside them. Not because he chased, not because he performed, but because he stood still. Machiavelli understood what modern men forget. The man who controls himself controls the dynamic. Become the man who doesn't need approval, who doesn't fear silence, who doesn't collapse when tested. Not because you want to be feared, but because you are willing to walk away. And once you can do that, you don't need to chase anything. Everything shifts orbit instead.